नमस्कार, स्वागत है आपका खबर दोपहर में। मैं हूं आपके साथ आर्या पांडे। रविवार को सेठ आनंदराम जयपुरिया स्कूल की स्वर्ण जयंती समारोह में बतौर मुख्य अतिथि उपराष्ट्रपति जगदीप धनखड़ पहुंचे। इस दौरान उन्होंने कहा कि शिक्षा एक ऐसा संसाधन है जिसका समाज पर न सिर्फ अच्छा असर पड़ता है बल्कि यह जीवन को भी काफी ज्यादा बेहतर बनाता है। शिक्षा पर किसी एक का हक नहीं बल्कि सभी का अधिकार है।
Thank you all. Please be seated. To mark the auspicious beginning, Tansoma Kyotega.
इस दौरान उपराष्ट्रपति जगदीप धनखड़ ने क्या कुछ कहा।
उत्तर प्रदेश is emerging as education है। And this is happening because Uttar Pradesh has witnessed progress under visionary leadership of its Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. Once the state was plagued by challenges, it was in use for issues of law and order. Now the state has become symbol of development, efficiency and opportunity. You can see all around world-class infrastructure, expressways, industrial growth, and the old mindset has exited. That being so, it is a perfect setting for mushroom growth in a positive sense of educational institutions. I appeal to the corporates, I appeal to business houses, they must make it a priority sector. Let them open good schools. Let the motivation behind good school opening should be to give something back to the society. And those of the corporates that have at their disposal CSR funds, commitment of CSR funds for good educational institutions with the objective to make available education, affordable, quality education to one and all, particularly weaker sections. We are investing in our present. We are assuring ourselves of our future. And overall, this will go to make India a great nation in the world. Distinguished audience, people get confused when they are in a school or college, in an educational institution, when the ecosystem in the country is full of hope. In the last decade or so, on account of affirmative governance, initiatives and policies and people-centric welfare schemes, there is generation of hope and possibility in the country. लोगों का विश्वास था भारत की प्रगति की यात्रा के अंदर अटूट हो गया। पहले कभी हम सपना करते थे कि क्या भारत प्रगति पर आएगा, और जब हम भारत के आप सोचते हैं कि विकसित भारत होगा, ये सपना नहीं है, हमारा लक्ष्य है। और to achieve it, among governors in the country for serving the cause of education magnificently. As Governor State of West Bengal, when I was in some difficulty as a Chancellor, I got guidance from the Honorable Governor. And surprisingly, the Honorable Governor gave guidance by way of a judicial judgment. And that ratified selection of 24 vice chancellors in accordance with law. So it's always a matter of deep inspiration and motivation for me to share dais with the Honorable Governor, one of the tallest politicians and now statesmen of the country. Shri Satish Mahanaji, in parliamentary democracy, to be member of the assembly for 8 terms, and to be speaker of the assembly of the largest state of Republic of India is an honor. और सबसे ज़्यादा ये तो आपके हैं. He represented this constituency where the school is situated for quarter of a century, and therefore his presence surcharges the atmosphere emotionally. His Rakesh Satanji is no stranger. Honorable Minister, Government of UP, but I saw his vision, his deep commitment when I went to a function organized by the UP government at Noida, where he happens to be minister. One district, one product. I think more than 20,000 crore orders you got. The footfall was 500,000 people. And I was so impressed, Honorable Governor, that I directed my team in Sansad TV to go to each stall of all the 75 districts to know exactly what is happening. It is an eye-opener indicating growth trajectory of the state of Uttar Pradesh. Srimati Pratibha Shukla ji, Honorable Minister, Sri Ramesh Awasthi ji, Member Parliament Lok Sabha, I have a message. Boys and girls and audience, we have entered the 4th quarter of the century of adoption of Indian Constitution, and therefore we must resolve that every second in the temple of democracy is utilized for welfare of the people at large. Temple of democracy is meant for worship, for cause of public welfare, and it should not suffer sacrilege. I am sure all steps will be taken by concerned, particularly elected representatives who are under the watchdog of the elected, to ensure we exemplify our conduct by decorum of discipline and not by disturbance and disruption. Honorable Principal Shikha Banerjee ji, Namaskar. Name suggests she must be from Bangalore. I have fond memories of the government state of West Bengal, and therefore Namaskar. Honorable members of the Assembly, distinguished audience, members of the staff, faculty, proud parents, and most important, boys and girls. When I stepped into the premises, I saw the motto, and the motto had, "Be empower and choose accept." All these 3 words carry deep meaning and can change our life for the better and lives of others if we proceed in the right direction. Boys and girls, I am delighted to participate in the Golden Jubilee Founders Day celebration of State Anandram Jaipuriya School Council. I greatly admire. I have seen it with my own eyes, as well also the family's commitment to quality education is very significant. We greatly appreciate it. And this school I get is one of the best schools in the area, much sought after. And therefore congratulations to the leadership, faculty, for carrying forward the legacy of the founder. Distinguished audience, 5 decades is not a small period. It is half a century. when it was started, the concept of study was very different. The concept was to give back to the society. The concept was, when we start an educational institution, our motivation is sublime. Our commitment is to serve the public cause. Commerce or fiscal gain was last of the ideas in the mind. Over the period we have seen, many education institutions have come, and they are getting multiplied geometrically. But what is concerning is the commitment to education has taken a back seat and commerce dominates. Every time I